Hello and welcome to my channel Mystical Moments. My name's Carol. I'm here to give you your weekly tarot reading for Monday the 8th through till Sunday the 14th of September 2025. I'm using the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Duggan. It's a gorgeous deck. Let's have a look and see what it has for us for this coming week. So I hope everybody has or is enjoying or surviving, whichever way it's affecting you, the full blood lunar eclipse in Pisces. How can I didn't forget, I just couldn't get the word out. Pisces, yeah. So it's been very intense. I can tell you that. I'm a Pisces sun, a Cancer moon and a Virgo rising, so all of those signs are affected quite strongly by the moon and the eclipse. So yeah, it's been quite intense for me, but overall a full moon in Pisces would be intense emotionally and intuitively as well. So a lot of dreams, vivid dreams might be going on as well, so you might be getting some very intense vivid dreams. So if you are, write them down. They might have a story to tell you. But let's have a look. What do we need to know? For our greatest and highest good, this is a general reading. It's for the collective, for all signs of the zodiac. If you are seeing this, hopefully these messages can help you navigate your way through this week with a little bit more ease and flow. So, what are we working with? The energies. Oh, crikey, we've got the Tower. I think that's the eclipse, you know. I think this is the eclipse. You see, the eclipse, what it does is a full moon eclipse. It will remove anything that's not serving you. Okay, it is time to put things in the past. Things are, it literally, and I'm quoting Russell Grant here, the wonderful astrologer, they are literally eclipsed out of your being, if you like. It's not a complete quote, but there you go. And I think that's what the Tower is coming out to tell us. These are the energies. I don't know what Mars is doing right now, but he's in there too. Things are happening suddenly, as they tend to with eclipse energies, okay? And we might not be expecting it, but you know what? It might be something that we've been holding on to that just doesn't serve us any longer, and that's why it's being removed. What do we need to be doing? Six of Cups. Listening to our emotions, well, balancing our emotions more than anything, but also reconnecting with our inner child and the relationships that we have with our inner child, but also with the children around us as well, okay? It's a beautiful card of kind of, it takes you back to your childhood. It also asks you to, you know, take part in some artistic or creative things that you like to do. I'm doing a watercolour class on Tuesday morning. Can't wait. Really looking forward to it. Something like that. Whatever creative or artistically, things that, you know, fill your cup, basically. Things that you probably possibly love to do as a child. Might be a book club, whatever it might be, or just getting back into reading those books. But it's a beautifully emotionally balanced card. So we're needing to balance our emotions as things are removed from our lives. The Tower, you know, it only really removes what was never meant to be or is no longer meant to be. So it's always a there's always a blessing in the lesson, okay? And it can cause some disruption, which is why we'll be needing to balance ourselves emotionally, because I think that's where we're going to feel hit with the full moon eclipse in Pisces. We have got the King of Swords. We need to blend our heart and our head. Okay, we absolutely need to blend our head and our heart in order to find that right balance that's going to help us to absolutely navigate our way through this week far more easily than if we don't. So we don't have to balance our mind and our heart, okay, but you're certainly going to have a better week if you can manage to do that. It's not always easy, okay? Looking at the logical as well as the intuitive, blending the two, thinking about how you feel as opposed to or as well as what you know to be true, the truth of the matter. And being ready as well to move things in a new direction, because I feel for a lot of us, at least something is moving in a new direction over this next few weeks. We are called to be resilient with the Strength card, okay? Absolutely have compassion. Look at that lion. He looks so... He just looks so content there. He's beautiful. And the lady sat next to the lion has no fear of that lion because her heart is full of love and compassion. And she knows that love is the strongest emotion and strongest thing within us that we have. And it's the best way to approach any situation or any being, be that human or animal or other, and yeah, that's what gets the best outcome for all, okay? So yeah, it's pretty straightforward this week, okay? We do have, well, we've got a major arcana card at either end of this reading, the Tower and the Strength card. Whenever the Tower comes up, we do need to be strong, we do need to be resilient, and we do need to stay in our hearts. The King of Swords asks us to remember to also bring in the facts and analyse and be logical about situations while remaining in our heart centre and balancing everything beautifully between the two, because that is going to be the best way to get through this week. It might be difficult, okay, but if you do it with love and compassion in your heart, it's going to be a little bit easier. We are being asked to be strong, to be resilient, and to keep on going, okay? Lots of things there's a lot of fire energy here, and I'll tell you what there isn't. There's not this is not any earth energy. So yeah, we need to be grounded. Get grounded. What's on the base of the deck? We've got the King of Wands, more fire energy coming in. Things are moving in a new direction creatively, with new adventures, new opportunities, new careers possibly. Whatever it might be for you, be ready for it and be ready to make your move. The King of Wands is very fiery. He can be very explosive, but he's also mastered the energy of fire. So he knows how to control that and how to kind of focus it in a good way rather than allowing it to go out of control. So we are needing to do that. He also walks to the beat of his own drum. We all need to be walking to the beat of our own drum, because if we're not, we will feel very unbalanced and we'll feel like we're not getting that fulfillment. We'll feel like our cups are not full, and we'll need to figure out and analyse what it is that we need to do to fill those cups. And it's going to take some courage. But we've got this, we've absolutely got this. Let's have a look at what the Oracle have to say. So we've got the Wisdom of the Oracle here, gorgeous deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's give this a shuffle and ask it what it can offer into this reading for this week, the 8th to the 14th of September 2025, for the greatest and highest good of all who see this video. So yeah, pretty explosive week. But I feel overall it will come out to be in a good way. And believe you me, the Tower was not a card I wanted to see after the week I had last week. It's very challenging last week. So yeah, hopefully this is all coming to a nice, better place of being this week. Let's have a look. Exchanging gifts. Yay! So you might be receiving a gift, you might be giving a gift. There's an exchange of gifts. Maybe you've given something in the past and there's a gift coming back to you now, or maybe you know you are now in a position to give a gift out, but there are gifts being exchanged in whatever way, and they are being done so with so much love. And there's a lot of playfulness here as well, as the ballerina pops out of her box and plays with the kitten. It's beautiful energy. It's very childlike energy, and it really does take us back to our childhood. So we are going to be looking back to the past, okay? It might not be right back to our childhood, it might be even further, might be into past lives, but we are reconnecting and we are seeing the gifts that are around us as well, okay? We need to have a conversation with our inner child. We need to go back to doing the things that we used to do, because they are generally what nurture us the most. But yeah, I love that candy stripe background, the candy stripe wallpaper. I used to have that in a home. Crikey. Whew. Nearly, not quite, nearly 30 years ago. So let's have a look. I'm looking for another Oracle deck. I want to see what we are learning. There it is. Sorry. So, what are we learning this week? This is the Soul's Journey Life Lessons cards by James Van Pratt. What are we learning this week? What are we learning? Indecision. Well, the King of Swords is there to help us to overcome any indecision, okay? And the King of Wands is there as well. He can help us to make sure we're moving in the right direction. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. We do need to use our intuition, but we also need to use our logical mind as well and be in our truth. Overcome the indecisions, and that is what's going to help you to proceed. And there is a lot of progression here. It might not look obvious with the cards, but there is a lot of progression here. You might even feel like, you know, things are really intense, which would be normal with a full moon eclipse energy. But yeah, if decisions can be made logically and intuitively, blending the two, yeah, things are going to move forward in a good way. They really will. Let's have a look. What do the angels have to offer in? Adaptability. Yes, whenever the Tower comes up, we do need to be adaptable, and normally at a moment's notice, because whatever comes in with the Tower, it generally comes in quickly. So yeah, we do need to be able to adapt. We might be adapting within a situation, we might be adapting our skills, our abilities, whatever it might be. You are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. If that doesn't connect into the tarot reading there, then I don't know what does. But that is wonderful advice, just wrapped up there in two little sentences. I'll say it again. You are flexible and capable of facing challenges. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. Just be adaptable. Yeah? Be adaptable. Let's have a look at the tea leaf cards, and then I'll let you go. Look. So also, if you're watching this video and you're not already subscribed to my channel, but you enjoy the readings that I offer out, then please do hit the subscribe button. It really, really helps me. It's massively appreciated. And yeah, hopefully by subscribing, it helps my channel to grow. And if it grows, it means I can help more people, which is my aim. Let's have a look. What do the tea leaf have to offer into this reading? I'm going to take a couple of these. Happiness. Focus on happiness. Focus on the flowers. Focus on the bird song. Focus on the blessings. Focus on the blossoms. What is blossoming in your life? Okay, the bird song. I feel what I'm feeling like the bird song is kind of like little voices, and I'm not saying any of us are going psychotic, but little voices in our head, like a knowing, a pulling, a guiding in a certain direction as well. Let whatever needs to be there to guide you towards happiness, because that is what we want. Time to act. That lion is showing up, and again, that's really connecting back to the strength card. Remember who you are. Remember that you are a lion, lioness. You are proud, you are protective, you are strong and courageous. Okay? Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. Time to take action. Pineapple, a reconciliation. Wow. So if there have been challenges within relationships, then these could be reconciled, or there's just reconciliation in some area of our lives this week, which would be amazing. And I'm sure a lot of us would be happy to see that. And we've, all right, okay. And if we didn't get the happiness from the flower card, okay, we've got it again. Happiness. Do what makes you happy. If you are unhappy, then be the one to make the changes. Okay, whether it's within your day-to-day life, whether it's your job or your relationships or just situations that you're in that are dragging you down and stealing your happiness. It's time to take happiness back, okay? And happiness does not exist outside of us, it exists within us. So we are in control of that. We can take control of that, but often external factors can have an impact on our ability to feel that happiness that is within. Connecting back to things that we used to love to do that really filled our cup as children will really help us to get there, will really help us to find that happiness again. And I also want to say your mojo, and I think I might have said that last week as well, but yeah, we are on a path or a flight path towards happiness. And remember, it's not a destination, it's the journey, okay? It's not happy when we get there. It's not happy when we do this. It's happiness within. Okay? It's the journey. It's enjoying every step as best we can. Moving towards our inner happiness will bring us external things to be even more happy about. But happiness is on the cards for sure. But we've got to balance those energies out, the head and the heart. It's going to take some courage. Things might be a little bit chaotic. Things might be happening outside of your control and out of the blue. But you can navigate your way through this because we have two kings. We have two kings and they are masters of their element. Okay, and we've got the fire element and the air element. That is our actions and our spirit, and this is our mind, our communications. Our mind and communications. Both fast acting cards as well. So yeah, this week might go by pretty quick. And you know what? If you do things that make you happy, it will go by quick. Because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but time passes quicker when you're having fun. It tends to drag when you're doing things that you don't enjoy. So yeah, that's the common thread. Be happy. Adapt. Make changes. Connecting to your inner happiness will get you through anything in life. It really, truly will. Take care. Have an absolutely awesome week. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and just for being here. Have an amazing week. Bye for now. Bye-bye.